Hello everyone, welcome to this special video. So today we're gonna talk about a very special trading day which we're gonna have soon. So on 4th of November we will have a Mahurat trading session. So what basically Mahurat trading is on November 4th. The exchange will conduct a special customary 1 hour trading session, and that will go on from 6:15 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. as it is an auspicious day of Diwali. So this time the trading session won't be from 9:15 till 3:30. So only for 1 hour on 4th November you will be able to trade. And what people do on this day is that they find good investment picks and they invest their money, because Diwali is seen as a good auspicious day to start something new. So this video as well I am making for you guys so that you can pick some stocks and invest in some stocks for long term, so that you can grow your money in the next 1 year till next Diwali. So the market firstly is volatile, so we need to focus on quality stocks, and I will reiterate that don't invest in any other stock or any other company which you see has given 200-300% return. Invest in quality stocks, because the market has seen a great run, but this run won't continue for long. So you should invest in those sectors where there is support of the government. So I think there are some sectors wherein the government has a good focus on, and these sectors might be beneficiaries of good investment in these sectors. So in a way, if the government supports these sectors, the stocks will also see a good momentum. So firstly, there are 5 sectors which we are going to focus on. So the first one will be the real estate sector. So let's take notes of this. The first sector which we are going to focus on real estate sector. And why I am saying real estate sector is because the interest rates on house loan are at a very lower levels which weren't seen before. So there is a good amount of investment which is going on in real estate sector, and the various state governments as well as are making stamp duties beneficial for house owners. So there is a good investment which is happening in the real estate sector, and I think this will happen for the next 1 year as well. So real estate is one sector which we have to focus on. And the government is now focusing on EV, so they are focusing a lot on green. So we will take a EV stock, and I think EV story is going to pan out big in the next 1 year. So EV. And then another one is the adoption of ethanol and the push towards ethanol. So if ethanol has to be pushed, I think the sugar sector will see a good buying. And then the next sector which the government is focusing on is textile. There are a lot of PLI schemes which are coming up in the textile sector, and the textile ministry has taken various initiatives for the Atmanirbhar concept, and there are various policies which are happening. And there was a recent news wherein the government cleared a 4,445 crore investment in 7 mega textile parks over the next 5 years. So textile is a good sector we need to focus on. The next one is defense. And defense, because basically around us, every country and the international relations are very volatile, and India is a developing nation, so the country is going to invest a lot in defense. So, and we have on another hand some relations which aren't that good with China, so we need to invest in defense. So I think the government is going to keep a good focus on defense. And then the last one that is based upon the logic that there is a lot of money which is coming into the markets, and if a lot of money comes into the markets, how it is invested is through exchanges. And I think there are various exchanges which are out there which are undervalued and are going to be re-rated. So I think in next 1 year and in the recent days, recent few weeks, MCX as a sector and as a exchange saw a dip as well. So that as a sector, the exchange is pretty good, because and commodities as a whole is better, because commodities, there are a lot of commodities which are still undervalued and haven't seen a lot of momentum. So if money goes into those commodities, then I think the exchange is a good play. So last one is exchange. And now let's discuss how are we going to play these sectors. So the stocks which we are going to use to play these sectors are, firstly, for real estate, DLF, Tata Power, and for sugar, Dhampur Sugar Mills. For textile, we will look at Welspun India. For defense, we will look at HAL, and for exchange, we will look at, as I said, MCX. So these are the sectors we're going to focus on, and the sectors which we are picking for Mahurat trading, and for the next 1 year, these are good investment wherein you can get 20 to 25% return. So before going and jumping on, we will look at the levels which we should focus on. So the DLF stock has seen a great momentum. It's in a great uptrend since October of 2020, and I have repeatedly said that this is a great stock, and I think it is still a good level to buy this stock. So you can take an entry from 385 to 400, and I would say all these stocks buy in tranches, because the market is very volatile, and don't try to time, or if you try to time, you might miss the stock. So it's better to buy some at right now, and then if it falls more, average down and buy more at the lower levels. But this is the right way to do it. Don't go all in at once. Buy it when the stock comes down, buy more, and so that you can buy in tranches and get a good average and don't have to time the stock. So entry for DLF 385 to 400, target will be 520, and that is an upside of around 25%. In Tata Power, I think another great stock which is seeing a great momentum, and last few weeks, in September last week it was around 140, and then it went up by 90%, and post that the stock has seen a good profit booking, and now it is at around a great level. 220 is a good support level, and it has fallen 17%, 18% from the highs. So I think 200 to 220 is a good entry point in Tata Power, and the target will be 300, and that's an upside of around 35%. Dhampur Sugar, a stock which is right now in a consolidation. So once there is a good investment by the government and if the sugar sector is in the news, this stock will also see a good momentum. So entry will be around 270 to 290. Target is 360 and an upside of 25%. The next one is Welspun India from the textile sector. Good stock in a good uptrend. Take a entry around 120 to 140. Target will be of 200, and that's an upside of 35%. The next stock after this from defense sector is HAL. Entry is around 1200 to 1300. You can take an entry around these levels, and the target will be of 1600, and upside is of 20% in this stock. And the last stock is the exchange stock. That is MCX. MCX has seen a good dip from the highs in the past 1-2 weeks. It is down 20%, and this stock also got included in the futures and option segment recently. So the entry is around 1600 to 1700, and the target should be 2130, and that's an upside of 25%. So guys, these are just recommendation and for educational purposes. I am not suggesting that these are the levels. Consult your financial advisors and then only take entry in these stocks. But as far as it goes, these are good plays in front of you, and just bear in mind that there is a risk because the market is volatile. So take advice from your financial advisors and then only take entry. And lastly, have a great Diwali, happy Diwali, and thanks for showing the love. Do like the video and do hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Bye bye.